Hi loves, it's your girl Ajee Bee and I am back with another slay. So today I created this lime green cut crease and it is smoked out. So it definitely, pushed me outside of my comfort zone a little bit, but that's okay. It came out really cute. So before we jump into the video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And while you're at it, go ahead and hit that notification bell so that you never miss an upload. Alright, let's get into this slay. So first I'm going in with my PLouise Rumor Base 2. I'm just going to apply this all over my lid, and I'm using a Juvia's Place brush, but you can honestly use a concealer brush or an eyeshadow packing brush. It really doesn't matter, but the main thing is when you're applying this, you just want to make sure that you're applying it in patting motions. You don't want to drag it because you don't want to have any streaks within it. So just make sure that you're patting it on as you're placing it on the lid. As you're applying this, you also just want to make sure that you're blending out the edges as much as possible, just because you want to prevent any harsh lines or lines of demarcation. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just going in and I'm blending out the edges. You can also go in with a little more product if you find that there's some areas where you're not getting as much coverage as you would like. Just remember to pat it in. Here I'm going in with a Morphe brush just again to blend out those edges to get rid of any harsh lines or lines of demarcation. Now I'm going into my Warriors palette by Juvia's Place and I'm going in with the shade Kano. I'm applying this with a Wet n Wild blending brush and I'm just going in with tapping motions just to get the pigmentation that I want. I'm also being sure not to have too much product on my brush when I go onto my lid, just because I don't want to go in with too much product and then it makes it harder to blend out. I always try to remember that you can always add on more, but you can't take it off. So just try to remember that. Here I'm going in with my Morphe M562 brush. It's just a smaller, more precise brush that's going to give me more definition. I'm going back into that Warriors palette by Juvia's Place and I'm going to the shade Mino or Mino, I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, but I'm just going to go and pack this into my crease area. Here I noticed that I wasn't having as much coverage as I would like on my lid, so I just went in with a little more of that PLouise base and blended it out just to give me a little more coverage. So here I'm just patting in that shade from the Juvia's Place palette. So now I'm going into my Artistry Vault by Melissa palette and playing in Makeup by Yolondo, and I'm going to go in with the shade Girl Bye. I'm just applying this in my crease area to help deepen up the look. Now I'm going into my Morphe 3503 and I'm going in with the shade Smoked Out. And I'm using an e.l.f. crease brush slash pencil brush, and I'm just applying this to my crease as well as the outer corners of my lid, again just to help give the look more definition. I am cutting the crease today, so I want you to be able to see that color even after I cut the crease. So now I'm just going in with the clean Morphe M429 brush, and this brush has no product on it. I'm just using this to help me diffuse any harsh lines, especially using the black color. Then I'm going in with the PLouise brush along with some Vaseline just to help me cut my crease. I really like using this technique. I find that when I go back in later with a Q-tip to remove all of the extra Vaseline, doing things this way just helped me to get a really sharp cut crease. Another thing you can do is try using a makeup remover on the Q-tip, and that can also help you get a really sharp cut crease. So now I'm just going in with the Q-tip to remove all of the Vaseline that I applied. The Q-tips that I do use are pointed on the end, and I really recommend that you find these if you can to, use within this technique, just because I find that it helps me to get a more precise cut when I am doing a cut crease look in comparison to when I use like the rounded regular Q-tips. So now I'm going back in with my PLouise Rumor Base 2, and I'm just applying this to the area where I cut my crease. I'm also applying this with the PLouise Cut Crease brush. This is a clean brush, not the same brush that I use to apply the Vaseline. I try to use a clean brush just because I get worried that maybe there's still some extra Vaseline left on the brush, and I don't want that to cause the product to separate or not last as long, so I try to just use another brush. But if you don't have another brush available, you can go ahead and just take a paper towel or a napkin and just try to get as much of that Vaseline off as you can. And I know I did speed up this video, but when you're cutting your crease, you really do want to try to take your time and go as slow as you need to, just to make sure that you get the cut that you want. So now I'm just going in with a packing brush to remove the extra product off of my lid. This will just help me get a smoother surface for when I apply the eyeshadow on top. I'm also tapping the sides of the lid as well, just to help blend those two colors together. So I'm going back into the Morphe 3503, and I'm going in with the Power Play shade. So this is a lime green silver shimmer color, and I really love how this color just brought the look together. So now I'm using a different packing brush, not the same one that I used to take off the extra product, but I'm using a different packing brush just to pack this color onto my lid. So now I'm just going in with a regular eyeshadow brush, and I'm using this brush just to help give me more definition and more precision when I get close to that cut crease line. And then I'm going back in with the smoked out shade, and I'm just smoking out the outer corners of the lid. So here I did lose some footage, so I apologize for that. Here I just went in with the Wet n Wild eyeliner, and I applied that. I didn't drag the wing out all the way, so I kind of stopped at where the eyeliner met the cut crease. And then I went back in with that smoked out shade and just applied that to the liner so that it can mattify the Wet n Wild liner. So I'm applying the smoked out shade in the Morphe using the Morphe Y23 brush, and I go in between the Morphe Y23 as well as that e.l.f. Pencil brush. So here I'm just going back in with the Morphe M562 brush. I'm just using this to help me diffuse that color that I had packed onto the outer lid, just so that I don't have any harsh lines and it's blended, because we are dealing with very dark colors here, black. So you just want to make sure that it's blended out very well. Now I'm going in with a PLouise number 117 brush. This brush has no product on it. I'm just using this to help me diffuse. So now I'm just going in with my Lancome mascara, and I like to apply mascara before I apply my falsies, just because it helps me to really blend my natural lashes with the false lashes. Here I have my Yalorde Lashes in the number 23. I really love these lashes. They're super dramatic, and it was the perfect touch for this look. Now I'm going in with my Crayon Case Black Ranked colored pencil, and I'm just applying this to my lower lash line just to smoke out that lower lash line, and it's really going to help when I go to add some eyeshadow to the bottom line. So now I'm going back into the Artistry Vault by Melissa palette and Playing in Makeup by Yolondo, and I'm going back into the shade Girl Bye, and I'm just applying that to my lower lash line. Now I'm going back in with that Morphe Y23 brush, and I'm just going back in with the smoked out color, and I'm just applying this to make sure that there is no gaps in between the eyeshadow and the black liner. You can also use black eyeshadow to set your black eyeliner. Here I'm just going back in with my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I'm applying that to my lower lashes just to give them some more length and some more volume. Now I'm going in with my Maybelline Master Chrome Molten Gold. This is actually a highlighter, but I'm using this on an e.l.f. concealer brush to give me that inner corner highlight, that inner corner glow that we all love so much. This is the final look. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun creating this for you. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And while you're at it, I really hope that you click the notification bell, because you don't want to miss out on what I have coming next. Also, please feel free to drop some, ideas, or let me know what you want to see within the next video in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.